Hello and welcome back to ManCave City. It's parcel day. Oh yeah. Okay, so I know it's going to be a bit of a long video, but trust me, you're going to want to watch all of it, not skip it, because there is intricate details throughout this video on the build that will then determine whether or not it is for you to buy and build, or whether you just like, oh okay, I like that, but I'm going to give it a miss. So enjoy the video. So I promised that there was going to be a large building being delivered, and it's here. Let's have a look what's inside. So it's safe to say I've been watching this set for a very, very long time, and now I've finally managed to afford to buy it. Now it's come at a couple of sacrifices. I haven't had anything in here for a long time, but it'll all be worth it in the long run. Oh, I'm so excited. And no, this is not a copy of a Lego set. Yes, it is an AliExpress set, but it is a unique one. And we've got a card for the instructions. Very, very nicely packaged. Also a very heavy parcel. Oh my god. It is massive. And we've got a nice double-sided base plate to build it on. So I haven't got to worry about that. I've already got stuff to mills underneath it. So that is a bonus. So... let's move that out the way for a minute, and let's have a look what is on here. Okay, so I've gone to the website like it says, enter the verification code, so that is 53. I've got to press and unlock 5, there we go, 379. And we've got A 2296 over this side, 61385. Let's go. Download. And wait for it, wait for it. Boom! We finally have the Baxter Building. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Right, so now I know I've finally got the Baxter Building. I can tell you about it because I've been so excited to get this set. And you have no idea how many months I have been waiting for this set. I have been saving for this set. And it's just safe to say, we finally got it. Oh my god. So if you don't already know, it is a Marvel set. It is the Baxter Building for the Fantastic Four, and this set is not cheap. I think it's on about 260 quid or something like that on AliExpress. I have managed, with a lot of saving and a lot of the coin daily things, to save myself a massive chunk, and I've got this set for less than £200, and that's with the shipping included. So less than 200 quid for this, so I've made a massive saving discount on AliExpress, and I just cannot wait to get this built. So can you guess what this weekend is going to be involving? That's right, I'm going to be in here building. Oh yeah. Now today's Friday. Unfortunately, I've got a busy day today, so I'm not going to be able to start it until tonight. But I can have a quick look and see what's inside. The first thing I'm going to hope is that these bags are numbered, because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the backside because it's a bloody big set. Right, so I'm on AliExpress now just to confirm. I was close. Some places it is going about 260 odd quid. This one here is £231.59 and I've paid £182.11. So I wasn't far off. I have got it from a seller called Go Bricks MOC store, and I have spoken to him as well. See, look, straight away I click onto it and it will tell you £243. As I say, I have not paid that. I've paid 182, so I am absolutely buzzing. Now, what will it tell us? Does it tell us how many pieces? I mean, just look at the detail in that. That is just phenomenal. So we've got the Fantastic Four logo at the bottom. I think this is a set that says no printed parts, no stickers. Thankfully, I'm at the process of making my own stickers, so if I do need anything or I want to modify it at all, it is an easy thing to do. Specs, self-locking, Lego compatible, so that's absolutely amazing. Is electric button battery. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Self-locking bricks, yeah. Description: 5,568 pieces for this Baxter building. Oh my god, this is going to take a while. Does not contain stickers and is electronically printed. Oh, okay, so there is some sort of printed parts. Does not include motor or a generator. Oh, okay, that's fine. Printed parts are replaced by ordinary parts and do not contain third-party accessories. So that kind of double guesses what it actually says there. Does that mean it has got printed parts or it hasn't? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. This, as I said, is from Go Bricks. They are 91.2 positive reviews, so that's good. Over 2k followers. I'm also now following. Woohoo! And I have been contacting them and asking about any sort of a partnership or a sponsorship or something like that. I mean, look at this. We got Mo's Tavern here. If I just turn the camera a bit. You got Mo's Tavern here, 37 quid. That's actually quite a good price. And it looks like, yeah, it's the full MOC as well. Full modular. Oh, and we got the comic book shop as well. So I haven't got any Springfield stuff. Oh my god, the comic book shop's twice the price of the pub. But still, again, I ain't going to be buying nothing else for a while now because of how much this thing alone has cost. And while I'm here, I might as well show you, I've also ordered some more parts for my for my sticker printing. Ooh, nearly showed you what I bought the missus for Christmas as well. So to sum up, here it is, the big MOC Baxter building. Oh, I'm so excited. So as I said, I'm going to be building this all weekend, but for you, it'll all be done in this one video. So while I'm waiting, let's have a quick look inside. We've got a 16 by 16 plate, so I'm guessing that's going to be for on the levels. They are all Ziploc bags as well, resealable bags. Okay, I think they're sorted by parts. Yeah, so they're not numbered bags, but they're all sorted by parts. So I don't mind that. That's actually quite helpful. So I mean, okay, so the whole bag is like that. I don't know how well you can see it. But yeah, if any bag I pull out, grab a handful. All the same part, all the same part. Same. So yeah, that is going to make it a lot easier, even if they're not numbered, which I can deal with that. Why not? Alright, so emptied it out a bit more. I got half a bag which is all organised by parts, which is fantastic. The other half a bag is 3 big bags of mix, which that's minor. I can deal with that. It's only 3 bags. hopefully won't make it too difficult in the build process. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to start building this while I watch the 2005 Fantastic Four. Yeah. Okay, so I'm about 20 minutes in and I haven't even started stage one. I've just been putting all the windows into the frames just so it gives me that little bit of a head start. Bit more organising, got 3 trays full from them 3 bags, and I've separated all the plates, the windows and doors, and then all them plates. So I've finally got stage 1 done. Let's crack on. I'll come back to you when I finish this first. Well, I'll come back to you when I'm ready. Okay, so still on stage 1. I've ended up doing some more because it's just so much in one tray. So I've basically decided what I'm going to do. How do we zoom out? There we go. So because there's so much in one tray, I've basically organised a few more. So we've got big plates, bricks and 1-bys, other plates and big bulky bits. Then we've got all the windows and everything else. So let's crack on at last. Time for stage 2 and above, and I'm going to try and do a speed build on it. So this is taking a lot longer than I thought, because going through all this to find the smallest parts is such a pain in the backside. I do miss having numbered bags. But this is where I've got to after 2 hours of building. Absolutely shocking. But at least this project's going to go on for a while. Oh my god, so more sorting done. I've got 1-by plates, I've got all tiles, I've got all modified brick, all modified plates, all slopes. So that's all sorted. So there is minimal left in here. I don't need to sort that as well. It's just a lot easier to search through that and through this. God, I miss numbered bags. I mean, this lot's easy. It's all sorted. But this lot is just a pain in the backside. It's going to be worth it at the end, though. I know it is. It has to be. Right, so I'm back and ready to start night 2 of the build. And because everything's sorted out a lot more, hopefully it should go a bit quicker and make a lot more progress. Fingers crossed. So the good news is I'm definitely making a lot more progress, a lot quicker. But the bad news is, because how long it's taking and how long it's going to take, I've given up with the speed build. Okay, so it's now 2 o'clock in the morning. We are at stage 152. And look at the transformation on that. We've got the front walls done. We've got the staircase. There's supposed to be 4 of them slides, but a couple of them have fell. I just haven't picked them up yet. We got some windows in. So it's looking fantastic. It looks as though 1, 2, and the 4 of them, maybe even these 2 circles, are supposed to have something on, like stickers or printed, but there's nothing with it. So I can always have a look into what it's supposed to be, or better yet, I can just create my own personal MOC. And what I will say, I love this bit. This actually spins around. That's cool. Really random. But yeah, right, so for tonight, this is where we're at. I am going to go to bed and I'll do some more tomorrow. Oh, spinning it round, the other two slides have just fell off. Oopsie. Right, so now let's begin night 3. Night 3 done, and the ground floor is complete. All the outside is done. The inside has got some beautiful decor all the way around. You can see, oh, there's the lift as well. So you can see there's a few areas like that blue 2x4. Maybe the purple 1x6s I could turn into flags. The shelves that have got the 4 2x2 whites and those 2 blacks there. So I have been looking, and I think I might have found, thanks to a little bit of Google and a little bit of ChatGPT, we have got a load of possible stickers to put inside the Fantastic Four building. So we've got screens and stuff like that. We've got newspapers, which I've purposely made a bit wonky just so they look a bit more legit. Ignore the Pokemon stuff. But yeah, so we've got screens and things like that. And then obviously if I can find anything else to go on there or do some banners down the sides, I'll do that as well. But I think for now I'm just going to focus getting this building done with this amazing number 4, which I might swap that out for blue just so it pops a bit more. But again, I'm going to get the building done first and then I can modify it afterwards. Right, so with part 1 done, I'm going to move that out the way and start on part 2. So it would seem as soon as we've got that grueling first layer done, the second layer went together very, very quickly. I've got some sort of a routine going now. So I'm guessing this is going to be the launch pad for the shuttle. We've got another elevator. This does move back and forth slightly. We've got some sort of a robot in the corner, a couple of computer screens there. As I said before, the stickers will all come after, but this is where we're at for now. So these pair can now be attached, but before I do that, I have to Mills plate it like everything else in ManCave City. And just like that, it's all done. And I've just realised a big boo-boo. These silly plates that comes with it don't actually stick to the bricks. Oh, that's going to be fun. It means the whole thing has got to be redone again. But for now, I'm just going to leave it on this. I'll get round to that another time. Okay, so I'm going to be honest here. Seems like we've run into a bit of trouble now. The top of this is just so unsteady, uneven, falling apart to the point where that will not actually sit on top of it properly. As soon as I try and do it, it either doesn't sit or it knocks a load of pieces off. It just does not line up at all. I mean, it looks like it does, but as soon as you try and clip it in, it just crumbles underneath. I'm going to try again. Fingers crossed. No, so there we have. I've just done it and it just absolutely crumbled. God damn it. Okay, so not only is the structure as weak as anything on the ground floor, but this part will not line up with that part. I've double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked the instructions. I have done it right, but it's like that 2x6 yellow bounces on top of that. So I just am absolutely baffled to what I'm supposed to do here now. Right, so I'm going to do all I can do. I'm going to carry on building and we'll deal with it at a later point. So as I says, I'm carrying on building. The next part after this for the second level is the shuttle. Now, believe it or not, for all the years I have been building Lego, I have never actually built a shuttle. But yeah, we've got working parts and all sorts. So this was actually a really interesting build. But now we're going to stand it up. And apparently it fits like so. Apparently. Well, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Doesn't exactly fit per se. The wings don't fit inside the building, or if they do, it's extremely tight and the rocket just keeps falling back. My God, I can't wait to get this thing finished. Okay, so I've just made my own little modification for this one. And now the rocket will sit custly. Custy? Nice, well done. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. The rocket is now sat on nicely. Time for bed, and then we can get on with the next layer, which is just there. Right, back again to challenge this. The new Fantastic Four film is now available for me to watch, so I'm going to be watching that. Got parts available. So with the frustration I've been having with this, I've realised that is missing a great big orange ramp, which is supposed to have that tail sat on it. Other than that, we've got this one. I've noticed somebody has basically put some better, what do you call them, the tubes for the stairs to support the stairs. I still cannot figure out why it will not sit on top properly. So I'm just going to do it the way the instructions say, and then I'll do another video where I'm basically going to modify it and completely transform it to the way I'm going to like it. Okay, so 1 hour and 10 minutes in, and I know that because I started it when I started this, and it is done. So here is the next level. Oh my days. Right, so I'm not massively keen on this building. I mean, if I can get the focus, you've got a tiny little office there. How are they going to get to it or from it? Again, we've got a lift which half blocked. So I'm not quite sure the concept of this, but again, I can do some massive modifications if I want to after the fact. Okay, so now it's time to try and place this on. And unlike the first layer, that actually goes on pretty damn easy. Right, time for the next one. Definitely cooking with gas on this one. There is another level done again with the lift being half blocked. We've got some sort of a syringe water station, and we have a water cooler or whatever you want to call it, like a little drink area. Again, nowhere to get to them. However, we do also have this little hatch on the back. So let's get this added onto the building. Spin it around, lift it up, and oh, it's just got stuck at the back. There we go. So now that should, all being well, spin it around, and just like that, job done. Right, next level. I'm not sure if it's because there's less details, but I am absolutely whizzing through these last three. So again, sits on top very, very nicely. There we go. Some amazing details on it. Not really much to show on the inside, but there we have it. Right, now, next. Okay, so I'm a few hours later trying to work on this pain in the arse. Now, I don't get a lot of the technique. I mean, this isn't holding onto anything, neither are these nor this one. And then we've got parts here that it wants us to put, and there's nothing there for it to clip onto. You know what I mean? I've got this one here says put it there. What, I'm supposed to just balance it? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along, but this thing, I don't think I'm going to be opening it back up once it's built. It'll just purely be for display, so I don't even think I'm going to bother messing with the stickers. Okay, so I'm completely and utterly stuck here, right? So, all tiled parts. All tiled parts. However, you scroll down, hang on, get the mouse over. You scroll down and it goes, yeah, balance that on there. Okay. Next, yeah, you've got one stud to clip the window. Now you've got to balance that on the tile. Now you've got to balance these on the tiles. I'm like, what? How the hell am I supposed to do that? That makes no sense at all. Okay, so I'm at stage 950. And this is where I've got to. It's not the best. There was like the odd part missing, which I've managed to replace myself. Okay, one part is a different colour, but I don't think you're going to notice that. It is so temperamental and flimsy. I'll just, yeah, I'm not a massive fan. Hopefully it'll look good when it's all completely finished, and hopefully it won't be too much of a pain to move around when I do put it into the city. So another night gone, so we'll finish this tomorrow. Right, so I'm back and ready for the final stretch. Let's get this done. I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, and this thing is absolutely shockingly designed at the top. Absolutely fuming. So fragile, you only have to touch it and it falls apart, especially that half. So this one, obviously these are a bit loose, but that's not too bad per se. But that half, I'm going to have to do some modification because it is really starting to annoy me that I cannot put it back together, because as soon as you do, something else falls apart. I mean, all this has just come off it as well. Getting so annoyed. Wish me luck. Right, so I've managed to secure that top. I've added an extra layer of plate by just simply grabbing my greys and putting a layer around because it didn't have one. The next solution I want to figure out is this, but I'll get to that. And then I've also figured out the 4, so it doesn't look entirely straight. However, I've managed to pin onto there the number 4 so that it's no longer loose. So there's that done. Alright, I've adjusted it again, so still not perfect, but a lot better. So all I've done is I've moved that white plate that you can see there was at the bottom, and I've moved it above, so it just brings that down a little notch. Right, now, at long last, it is time to finish this corner, which is all completely exposed, and hopefully that will be the end of it. Oh my giddy gosh, it is finally done. And we've even got the little cruiser with a little robot. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Herbie. But yeah, it is finally done, and I've had to make a few little edits to get it done. But yeah, here it is. So I really am not going to go through an entire breakdown of the building now, because this video is going to be long enough as it is. So that will be a second video. I'll show you what edits I've done. I'll give you a walkthrough of the building, and yes, it is now down onto a mills as well. So thank you all very much for watching this long, grueling video. This build was an absolute pain in the backside, but worth it. So as I said, I'll do an actual video after this one, probably in a few days, just basically going through the breakdown of the building, what's inside. I will get the stickers done and any changes that are made. So thank you all. And by the way, we are now over 5,000 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. So for everybody that's watching that's not subscribed, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's get these videos watched, get the watch hours up, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.